All right, guys, we are back. 30 videos in 30 days, day number 9. Topic for today: are you absorbing what you are eating? I think that this is a much overlooked theory, concept, whatever you want to call it, in the entire world of dieting and eating or healthy living. What we tend to not pay attention to is it's not so much what we're eating, it's how much of what we are eating is even absorbing. Let me give you an example to kind of put this logically into perspective. Let's say you are consuming let's say you're a guy or girl, whatever, 150 grams of protein a day, 150 grams of carbs, 50 grams of fat. Now, you are hitting those numbers in search of reaching a desired result, right? You are eating a certain amount of food to achieve a certain amount of result, or you're eating a certain amount of food to either gain muscle or lose fat, whatever the case may be. But what we really have to ask ourselves is how much of that food is actually digesting and absorbing. So are you absorbing 150 grams of protein despite technically eating it from a macro perspective? Same thing with carbs, same thing with fats. So we have to ask ourselves, one, what is the health of our gut? What is the health of our digestive system? And are we putting it in a position to digest and absorb it 100%? And then two, what is the quality of the food? Because you have to, this is logical, guys. Somebody who's eating high quality, organic, or free range, or whatever the case may be, let's just call it quality, 150 grams of protein. And then you have the person who's eating the shitty 150 grams of protein, cheap, poor quality, highly processed, preservatives, pesticides, you name it. You cannot tell me that each individual person is going to digest and absorb the same exact 150 grams of protein, and they are going to be used exactly the same in the body. That scientifically cannot be true because of what the poor quality is containing. This goes for proteins, carbs, and fats. Remember, your liver has to detox all the chemicals, pesticides, everything else that is contained in there. And your body, if it is poor quality, can see it as a toxin or a chemical, and it has to work harder to break it down. And then it just excretes it if it doesn't meet the quality standards to do the functions that it needs to do. So if you're putting on muscle, are you absorbing the 200 grams of protein? Or are you eating poor quality and really only absorbing half? And if you are only absorbing half, how is that contributing to your muscle gain? Maybe that's the reason why you're not making those gains. Now let's look at a person losing weight, where this can relate to not so much from a macro perspective, but from an absorption of overall intake volume perspective. Let's say you are eating food in a deficit to try to lose weight, just a slight deficit, a healthy deficit. Now let's say you are not absorbing 100% because it's poor quality. Okay, so let's say you're a woman and you're taking in about 1,500, let's say you're taking in about 1,300 calories a day, 1,400 calories a day. Now, what if you're only absorbing half? 700-800 calories are actually going to functions in the body, meaning you are putting your metabolism at risk. You could be deficient in vitamins, minerals, and very essential things that are vital to the functions of your body. So if those get compromised or sacrificed, guess what goes down? Metabolism goes down, can affect hormone levels, cravings go up, energy goes down, brain fog goes up. See what I'm saying? Absorption is almost more important than the amount of macros, the amount of intake. And this goes for all the way around: wellness, sports performance, muscle gain, and weight loss. We got 20 seconds left. Thank you, guys. If you want to look at the foods that you should really be eating that are clean, go back to my other video. I did the dirty dozen or whatever. But that's it. I got to keep it under 5 minutes. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.